And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Double play ball to second. Terang over to first in time. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base.
Plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Close, but called a ball. Ball two.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. Out in front and foul to the left side.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Blanco, the runner at third. Witt at first. One gone. Fought off foul. Two on, one out. On the ground to the left. Over to Terang. One. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Milwaukee and on the hill, Alec Marsh.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the veteran DH, Christian Yelich. Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And here is Sal Frelick. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Blanco makes the grab, two down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
The catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Struck him out looking. Brewers come up empty in the first. Through an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Savali back to work. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 down. Now one missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolled.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Jonathan India at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him. One out, bases empty. On the ground, Ortiz slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that chance handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here at American Family Field. And here is Hoskins. Hoskins launched a homer in his most recent game. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Where'd that last pitch miss?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
India over to first in time, and then quickly 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
He goes down looking. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. In the air, center field. Mitchell under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 28.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fires over to Hoskins. That's it out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Dairon Blanco. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Marsh measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Line drive, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
No, inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right side, and it goes just foul. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Isbell. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Andrew.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. back here in Milwaukee. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Michael Garcia. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball one.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Number 7, shortstop.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first offering is not close. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Fourth inning underway, no score. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The catcher, Salvador.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a curve is down and in. 2 outs, base is empty. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turang over to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still no score. And we're back. Bottom 4. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball popped up. India sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Fly to left his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings over the top of that one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Blanco settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, William.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside. Goes down looking. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we are still scoreless.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Back here at American Family Field. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Savali back to work. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Around first, heading for two. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Royals, Jonathan India. Dives and keeps it on the infield. The throw, and they get the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Mitchell sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Pasquantino on at second with two down. This one in the air. Ortiz. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Royals leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Base hit, center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at first with no outs here. And a count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now
so digging in, Garrett Mitchell struck out looking his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Whip for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco on his way over. He makes the grab, and that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Abner Uribe.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Out to short, Monasterio. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Not close with that one. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hudson, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Michael Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. On the ground, right side. Terang throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
You go ahead and count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Hit weakly on the ground. Ortiz Gets it to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. And we still have no score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting,
there's one away.
The shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And fouled off. Late swing, fouled off. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Both 2 in this one.
Yelich.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant. And that's exactly what you want on the mound.
2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. We go to the top of the 7th and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's even up.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. He out to start the 7th.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now Salvador Perez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. 1 for 2. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. High chopper to third. Off balance speed. There's one. And that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 7th inning stretch time. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Sal Freeland.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Alec Marsh done for the night. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Chris Bubich will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
Center field. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2 as they hold the winning run at second base.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
The winning run on second base. And that is out of play.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a count 1-2. Fly ball down the line. Blanco on the move. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill. He's making his second appearance of the season. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing.
Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Now it's the DH, Michael Massey. First pitch doesn't find the zone. India gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
First and second, no outs. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trevor McGill is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Yoel Payams gets handed the rock out of the pen. This is his third time out this year. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco, 1 for 3. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. D.L. Hall getting loose out there. Number 77 also throwing. 2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. 1 down, runners at second and third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Second and third, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Brewers nothing.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
Back here in Milwaukee, and now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Bubic back to work. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. And 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 and 2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Now there's 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3, Joseph.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So last chance for the Brewers. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
To third, Garcia. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a pause it, I feel like I only go backwards. Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, so give it with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting
cherry tree. I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah.